Oh.
No?
Well.
Okie doke then. Well, we'll just start off with the rolling suite. And just as a quick précis, I'm sure everyone knows that all of the movements in the sequence feed up into the higher movements, but it might not necessarily be obvious as to how a roll feeds into kneeling. Well, when you're kneeling symmetrically like that, that's fine. The spine can stay symmetrical. However, if you're in forward half kneeling, you've got an asymmetrical base. And so the spine will have to be asymmetrical as well, and will have to dissociate. So the rolling's a very important pattern for kneeling as well. So let's just go through the rolling suite. Just a bit of a warm up. And I'll see if I can go and get a towel and dry this, please. First, and then that turned into a skating rink and a slip on the ass. Nice, Timo. That was nice, Kay. Yeah, really nice. That was awesome, Gary. Really nice. Nice, Jules. Well, actually, Jules, could you just repeat that one again? I actually thought I saw both the was that a leg extension roll or an arm extension roll? Could you just do that one again for us?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, that was nice. It's on the flexion roll. There's you hit a little bit of a block where you push through it and use momentum, sort of right at the end. You can see you quite correctly resisting the temptation to move with the shoulders.
Oh, of course, yeah.
You sort of store it and then push with the leg and then finish through, which, you've got the awareness there, which is the first bit, and you'll get that extra little bit of mobility, just pretty much practicing as you are, as long as you keep that awareness that you should be after a slow, controlled push rather than using momentum.
Like say you saw me resist moving the shoulders.
Yeah.
Is that the right thing to do? Because I remember.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Move your shoulders when it's when it's an arm led. When it's leg led, the shoulders get dragged rather than action the movement themselves. Integrate your breathing to it, TJ. That's it. Just push with that leg. Excellent. Lift that knee up. Lift that knee, mate. Go on. Yes, well done. Push through that leg. Yeah, you can see what's happened there. You engage with the shoulders.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, the more that the shoulders come round, the more difficult it actually is to push that leg out. But I'm sure you know what you should be going for. So that's
your secret. It's really hard. That's you.
it. Pause and then breathe in and then out and push. Perfect. Really good, TJ. Now, big breath in. Big breath in and then breathe out and lift that knee. Rotate over. Pause. Now pause. Pause. Push. Just push through the leg. That's it. Push it. Push it. And there you go. Excellent. Well done, TJ. Now, if everyone can just get into a pretzel. One for each side. Girls, DJ.
We'll try.
That's nice, Linda.
Make your knee come.
I think you're there with that one, Rob. Just hanging on to that big toe for dear life there.
Your other knee up to your waistline.
That's it. Good grip. That's it. Get that leg parallel with the spine.
Your right leg up to your waistline.
Really good, team up. That's excellent.
Great.
That's good, Gary. That's coming on, mate. Good. Excellent. Get that knee up to that belt line. That's it. Really good. And then if you can look over that left shoulder. That really gets the spine dissociating. That's great, that, Gary. That's nice, Kay. Can you not reach that left knee? Ah, I see, yeah, because that hand. Ignore me, Kay. That's excellent, Chelsea. Have you got one of those moving cameras? Or has Pax got the camera?
No. Maybe I got my new iPad, but I moved it because he was in my way.
Ah, right. So,
So.
Secret.
okay. Next one you want to see is dead bugs.
I'm sorry.
So if we can go dead bugs, remember everyone to do the 4-point check. And then once you're happy that everything is in the correct position, the next thing you want to look for is that every limb arrives at its end point at the same time. Now, if that's proven difficult for everything, just focus on the legs first. So Rob, let's see if we can focus on those legs. Swap position, both of them move at the same time. That's a little bit better, but yes, much better, mate. Way better. You're getting there now. That's great, Rob. That's a million miles moved on just in 20 seconds. Well done, mate. Nice, Linda. That's good stuff, Gary. Something you might notice on there, Gary, you see how you're on your right leg, how the foot is pointing in. The foot points in because the leg is actually externally rotated at the hip. Don't know if you remember that internal rotation exercise shown before. That'll be particularly relevant for you. And because I've mentioned it, I'll just demonstrate it to you now. Now, the 1990, yeah, that is one that will work, but something that will focus on it specifically. Lie down with your right leg, so it's pushed firm up against something, or you can even get Joni to hold it in place. And so the toes stay pointing vertical. And then you bring both the arm and the leg over and round, but keeping that right leg in place. And so instead of internally rotating the leg in the hip, you are rotating the hip around the leg. And it is really good for extending the range of internal rotation. Because often when something is stuck in external rotation, it's not so much that it is in external rotation, it's that it's completely lost any internal rotation, you know? But either way, that drill will help you a lot.
Yeah.
Right, next one I want to do is a bridge walk below, which you may remember. Let me set this up. So speaking of 1990, start in your 1990 position. You've got your square here, 90 degrees at the knee. And then big breath in, sit tall. Breathe out into the middle, both hands down. facing the other way. Into this position. You can go crab crawl, but then down, and then let's see a bridge walk. First of all, for that one, and we'll go to Rob. Do you want to take us through this one, Rob? From the top, mate.
Go, Rob. I'm pretty sure.
So big breath in, mate. And then on the out breath, go to the middle position. Big breath in. On the out breath, take it to the other side. Now check that everything's in 90-90. If it's not there, just correct what needs to be corrected. Then big breath in. On the out breath, come to the middle. Now you can go into a crab crawl so that you set your hips into the position where you want them. And then drop the hips down, engage the shoulders on the floor, and go into a bridge walk. Remember, get those hips up off the ground though first, mate. That's it. Excellent, Rob. That's great, mate. I'll see you Wednesday, Tom.
Bridge?
Hi, Tom.
That's what they're doing right now, is the bridge walk.
Rob, that's brilliant, mate. That's really steady and stable, that, mate. Very impressive. Well done. Okay, Gary, give yourself a rest, mate, and I'll come to you next. But I'll, right now, I'll go to Linda. Well done, Rob. Excellent.
Linda. You know, Linda, I still need the name for that flow I came up with.
I still think it's the complicated Chelsea flow.
Clean as a whistle, that, Linda. Really good. Gary, we're coming to you next, mate. Don't tire yourself out. That's great, Linda.
Yep.
Okay, Gary, want to take us through it, starting from the start from 90-90, mate. Remember, if you want to get up from lying down, you can use the Turkish get up. All right, so pay attention. Well, no, Gary, pay attention to the 90-90 position. Make sure everything's in the correct position first. So check the angles. So go onto one hand. Right, and now you need to, if you look at me, guys, you need to orientate your legs so that in between the legs, you've got a square. And both knees are at 90 degrees. You should be able to sit tall, but leaning on the hand also.
That made a difference.
So let's have a little go at that, Gary. Because it looks like, so if you rotate yourself so with your facing in the direction that your right thigh is pointing. So bring that. But you need to do it by twisting your torso, not by moving that back leg. So if you imagine imagine a clock face and your hand is at 12 o'clock, your right hand's at 12 o'clock, you need to move it round to 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock. Yeah, if you look in at me, and I'll try and translate what's going on. You can see that with my front leg, my shoulders parallel with this leg at 90 degrees. At the moment, you're facing this way. You're facing out in between the legs. When you need to be facing right down that lead leg. And then the shoulders are parallel, the shin of that lead leg. Does that position make sense to you guys?
Hey,
So if we try to set you up in that position, if can you sit up with your legs out straight in front of you? Right. Now, I'm going to tell you to move certain parts of your body. Only move those parts. Don't move anything else. So, if you put your left hand, if your feet are pointing out at 12 o'clock, yeah? Put your left hand down at 8 o'clock. Left hand to 8 o'clock.
Left hand at 8 o'clock.
So you're probably at 9 o'clock there, mate. You want to bring it a little bit further round, and so you've got to lean on it. Don't sit up. Lean on the hand. Yeah. Now bring that right leg. Bring that round so that the knee is pointing to 2 o'clock. So bring no right leg, mate. Yeah. Don't put the right hand down. Don't put the right hand down, guys. Your right knee. Point your right knee to the left. Take the foot out. That's it, and point the knee the other way. But straighten your leg. Straighten that right leg. Yeah. Now turn that. That's it. Right. Now, do you see the direction you fell? You needed to have the hand there. If you were leaning on the hand, you wouldn't have fallen. So that's how you want to get into that 90-90 position. And so now if you do the rotation and go into the other side now, so breath in, and then hand goes down, pause. Breath in, and then on the breath out, come down and face the other side. That's better, much better. Now, sit tall if you can, guys. Sit tall. That's it. Shoulders back, chest out. Big breath in. Come back to the middle. That's it. Both hands down now. And then go into a bridge walk. That's it. Nice and slow and controlled, guys. Excellent.
good walk, Carrie.
It's all right. Just reposition that. One more. Excellent. Great stuff, Gary. Well done. Need to try to focus on that 90-90 position. And it's supposed to be a relaxed position. And so if you're having to work to stay upright in it, just have a little think about what you need to test and adjust to get into the to get into it. Also, one thing which I'd add as well, which should be really helpful for you sort of trying to live your rehab. Whenever you're lying down, when you want to get up from this position, use the Turkish get up and come round like that. You notice when you come up into the Turkish get up, you can just change that into the 90-90 position. All of these authentic positions feed into each other. Rightio. Is this one you can do, Amber?
Is it okay, huh? I can't.
Oh, righto.
90-90, I can only do that.
Yeah.
But I can now bridge walk.
Well, that would be nice.
Oh, exciting, exciting.
Wow.
Good.
That looks great, Amber.
Good.
That looks really nice.
Right.
Well done.
Good.
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 Timor.
Slowly.
Very still.
That looks smooth. Now just reset that 90-90. Just have a look at it and see what needs to change. Well done.
Okay.
Yeah, breathe the ataxia away once it goes down. And if you need to adjust your position so that foot is fully on the mat, then do it.
Hey,
There you go.
looking good.
All right. Like this.
Mhm.
And when you bring this down, mate, just put the feet down, then lower the hips. And see if you can just sort that foot out. That's it. Now, if you just look in, Timo, I don't know if you can see the screen. Have a go and starting from that position with the toes lifted, heels down. And then when you're going to bring the left leg up, before you lift it up, drive that heel in. Feel, as soon as you can feel the weight is loaded, a little bit like an empty step, then bring the other leg up.
Okay. So you are both mostly trying to be on your heel, right?
Sorry, say again, mate.
Were you trying to stay on your heel?
Yeah, toes up, just on the heel.
Okay.
And so before you lift that, so before you lift the left leg, so you take the hips up, drive it. Oh, sorry, mate. Now drive that heel, drive the right heel into the ground. Feel the weight through it, and then lift the left foot.
Help us with your stocking stuff.
And replace.
Uh,
It was better though. The heel stayed engaged throughout.
I wonder if I did it with shoes on.
Well, maybe I would sort of prefer you doing it without, to be honest.
Yeah,
Because
it's
you showed
almost
there you can do it. So what I'd do is reset the heels, put the hips down. Now put the heels down, lift the toes. That's it. Now drive the hips up. Feel the weight through the right foot. Lift the left leg. Put it back down. Now that, mate, was perfect.
yeah, that felt much cleaner.
Yeah, a million
Right.
miles cleaner. So that's the way I think you should start practicing.
Yeah, same on that side.
Yeah. And like I was saying to Gary as well, when you come up from the lying down position, come up as if for the Turkish get up. The Turkish get
Yeah,
up
that was like halfway Turkish, yeah.
No, that was just all my ass, that Timo.
Yeah, the bed was in the way. I was thinking about it though.
Yeah, you know, because the Turkish get up, it's a functional movement. It's not just a drill, which was there to practice. It is a movement which should be applied into your daily function. But that was really good, that mate.
Nice. Thank you.
Jules. Yeah, it's nice. But see, Gary, see how Jules is looking out over that front leg?
Yeah.
I know.
Just correct that back leg there, Jules. You see how you haven't quite that. That's it. Nice. Make sure you integrate your breathing. Really clean movement, this, Jules. Really clean movement. That's excellent, mate. Well done. That's good, Jules.
Thank you.
You're next, TJ.
Well, I'm George.
I just rotate that little bit towards your left. So take that hand back a bit further. Yes, that's it. And so then you sit tall, head up, shoulders back, chest out. And it should be in a relaxed position. So whichever way your body wants to fall, that's where your hand should be to give yourself the best amount of support. Excellent. That's great, mate. Now use your breathing and just go through the flow. Nice. Really good. That's it. Adjust the position. Well done. Excellent, TJ. Great stuff. Now you can actually you can go down as if for a Turkish get up if you want from there. If that it's nice and controlled anyway. Well done. Big breath in, raise those hips. Really good, TJ. That's it. And if you need to go down in between each one, that's fine. But when you go down, mate, when you go down in between, just set your feet so that they're perfect each time. That's it. That's great, TJ. TJ, that's awesome. Really, really nice movement, that, mate.
Yeah.
Really nice. See you come up to sitting. That's it. You watching, Timor?
Yeah, but
That's how you do it.
very
Well
good.
done, mate. Great stuff, TJ. See if we can. That was excellent.
Love it.
See if we can wake Chelsea up. Ah. I'm sure only Rob and maybe Kate will get a bag puss reference there. But
What?
Oh,
Oh.
did you get bag puss, Kate? Kate, rather.
Yeah, I mean, it was.
That
I think it's before my time, but totally get back.
Yeah. That was one of my faves as a nickel boy.
The pink and white striped one, yeah?
Yeah, that's the one. An old, soggy cloth cat, but Emily loved him.
that's it.
Used to be on just before the clangers, didn't it, Jules?
The clangers. That's another one.
Back on.
Can you wait a sec? Can you see me?
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to fix it a little bit. Oh, again.
You have to get lessons off Amber.
Yeah, I know.
So let's say bridge walk then anyway.
I know. I'm just like.
Maybe bring your heels a little bit closer and you get those hips higher, Tink. Or you might just be tired. That's better.
Mm.
Oh my God.
Are you a bit tired? That's a fair one.
No, I don't know why I'm tired.
Well, you did jiu-jitsu this morning, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I went rock climbing last night.
All righty. Okay, let's see it. That's a nice 90-90. Hey, that's nice. That's nice, Kate. Now integrate your breathing on this one. Take the empty step first. Feel the foot load. That's it. On the out breath. Brilliant, Kay. Awesome.
Thank you.
That was nice.
I still don't know how to seamlessly do it without being able to get my left leg back in place.
Well, yeah, I mean that's one of the things that will come, although the knee does stay bent, which is encouraging.
Yeah.
You know, and
Just
so
like kicking out.
I think that's probably the next step on it, because I think we are starting to get good flexion in the knee, is getting the knee and the hip working at the same time. You know, and as you've already pointed out yourself, getting both knees to work at the same time. But it's positive progression, isn't it? Each time going on to the next thing and knocking it down. Yeah, well done. Don't know if you're with us, Reese, and you can turn the your camera on. Good man. You want to start in the 1990 position?
Well, I've just got to try and angle this so you can see it. Can you?
Yeah, we should be able to work out, mate.
Right.
So when you're in the 1990 position, although you might be able to sit upright, you want to be leaning on one hand, because it's supposed to be a position of repose, just so it's complete rest. But you also want, in order for it to be complete rest and not expose any particular parts, it needs to have good postural alignment. And so at the minute, you can probably see yourself there. With the shoulders actually look flat, but if the shoulders are flat and you're leaning to one side, doesn't quite add up mechanically, if you see what I mean. Because you want to try and use straight lines for this. So if I just pop myself back in, I mean, I don't want to make perfection the enemy of the good, because you are in a ballpark in that position. What you want is something like that. So spine vertical, shoulders are flat. And so maybe if you can sit high and tall like this and you're putting your weight through the arm, that's okay. But if you're leaning over, then spine off from center, shoulders should be leaning. And you can see how I'm in a completely relaxed position, but everything's supported. Nothing's hanging off anything. You see what I mean? And it's like if I go into a kneeling position like this, everything is supported. However, if I lean back like this, I'm hanging off my quads. I can stay here for a little while, but it's not an authentic position because I'm hanging. Move here, all of a sudden everything's supported. There's no effort. And so that's what we want in the 1990. We want it relaxed, we want it expansive, and we want everything supported. Hopefully that sort of all makes sense. But what you were doing was certainly good enough. But I know that you've got it well in you to do it better. But go on, mate. If you take us through the flow, like for instance, if you take that right hand further out and lean on it, that's instantly better, way better. I don't know if it feels better for you, but it certainly looks better. But anyway, mate, go on, crack on with the flow. So big breath in, and then you're going to rotate to the other side. The left hand is going to go down.
All right, that.
A little bit like that, but ideally the feet should stay in the same position.
Okay.
And then you see how, I mean, you're looking at the camera now, but ideally you should be rotated round to your left. You see, no, that's it. Exactly. And now that looks bang on. So try and keep, as long as your 90-90 position's good, can't quite see it because of the camera, but it looks like it is. Try and keep your feet in the same position. And then big breath in, rotate to the middle and put that right hand down. That's it. And then keep going. That's right. Now you can see how things have moved around a little bit now, so that right leg needs to come further forward for it to be 90-90. But I'm sure you know what we're looking at getting into. So if you come back to the middle position. And then, no, the middle position, so both knees are up. That's it. And then you're going to go down on put your shoulders on the floor. And then big breath in, push down with the heels, lift your hips off. Separate the knees. That's it. And now you're going to walk on the spot. Going to bring each knee up past the belt line. That's it. And then the other leg. Spot on, mate. Nice and expansive. That looks really good, that, Reese. Nice. Spot on, mate. All righty. Right, time is pressing on, and I wanted to get some Indian clubs in. So I will go straight now. Actually, before we go to the Indian clubs, we'll just go to tall kneeling. I think this is potentially only a challenge for a number of us, so I won't go through everybody on this. Anyone who wants to, make yourselves known if I don't pick you out. But if we go to is Gary with us? Yeah, guys, I will go to you first. And what we're after is this. We want to go from sitting back on our ankles, and then I'm going to hip hinge. See how I'm keeping that lower back curve. The head's up looking forward. And then I'm going to extend at the hips so I'm tall. Wide shoulders, wide chest. Sorry, wide chest, shoulders pulled back, head up looking high. And then when I go down, I'm hinging. I don't collapse and I don't hang off my quads and come back like that. I'm going to fold. So the shoulders are coming forward. Now, if the shoulders come too far forward, you go in there. So what needs to happen is as the shoulders come forward, the hips go back, which is exactly the same as what happens when you come up. You start with the shoulders forward, and then you bring the hips through. It straightens everything out. And you've got this line here from knee, hips, shoulder, ear, all in one straight line. Does that make sense, guys?
Yeah.
Did so. Use that tick. Yes. Those elbows down, mate. All right, so what happened there, guys? Your elbows went behind your shoulders, and then you didn't then have enough room. So if you come down, so if we just step through it, so elbows under shoulders. Now, your elbows are a little bit behind there, mate. Get them under the shoulders, and that means width-wise as well. That's perfect, mate. Now bring the other knee under. Bring it under, forward under. That's it. Now, one at a time, put the hands under the shoulders. Excellent. And now just sit back onto your ankles. Great stuff, mate. So now you can keep your hands on the floor as much as you like. Now, you're not going to rise from that position because your chest is vertical. I want you to lean forward and get your lower back curve in. So pull the shut. No, that's it. And then, so now the chest is going to go up and the hips are going to come through and you're going to go up into tall kneeling. Push the hips through. Now, not bad, mate. But remember what I was explaining before. Your hips came through, but the shoulders didn't go back. Nice. Really nice, Gary. And Gary, that's totally acceptable. What's happening there is your nervous system is exploring the range of where everything needs to be. And that's one of the reasons why the neural development sequence works so well. Because as you're experimenting how to get a vertical spine over vertical hips, if you have any problems, you do exactly that. You put your hands down and there's no cost of failure. So that's totally fine and totally natural and the best way to learn how to get a vertical posture. That's great stuff, that, Gaz.
Yeah, but I know.
Just make sure that you don't give yourself permission to compensate, which is to hang off those quads. Just keep trying to get it right, and you've done it right a good number of times there. So shoulders back, and that's it. And get your breathing. Once you get up there, fill that abdomen with breath. We'll do one more go, and then we'll flip on to TJ. Breathe in, breathe in. Get tall. Don't hang off the quads. Excellent, Gary. That's the learning zone for you there, mate. Well done. TJ. Big breath in and then breathe out as you come up and push those hips through. Get tall. I think you might be better if you do this facing the sofa, because what's happening is when you're trying to get support, that takes you off the center line and unbalances you. That's it. TJ, put your hands down and crawl to the sofa. You know how to crawl, mate. Well done. That's great, that, mate. Live your rehab. This is the way that your body is meant to learn movement. That's it. Head up, looking forward. That's it. Keep crawling. Don't get your base too separated. That's it. Well done. Come a little closer, because you need to be close enough to the sofa that when you're kneeling up tall, you don't have to lean forward to get your hands on the sofa.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. You can have your hands on the sofa, mate. Both hands on the sofa, it's fine. And you just practice that hip hinge movement. Have that lower back curve Now remember, shoulders forward as you come down as well. Shoulders and hips go simultaneously. So 2 hands on the sofa, mate. That's it. And you can try breathing in as you go up. Don't look down, look ahead and in front. Perfect, mate. Now, as you go down, I want those shoulders coming forward. Go down on an out breath. Shoulders forward. That's great stuff, TJ. It's excellent. And then, Timo, let's see you, mate.
Okay.
Now, cycle 3 breaths while you're up there, mate. I'd say you can do that next time. Build that abdomen on that in-breath. TJ, that's awesome, mate. TJ, Timo, that's awesome. Awesome as well, TJ. Don't worry. Excellent. ITO on to Indian clubs. And it will be Linda first. The rotating pendulums, ice cream scoops, Statue of Liberty. Call it what you will.
Like stick it flat.
Oh, standing. This is what I like to see.
Is the camera good enough?
Yeah, yeah.
The chest forward.
Everything but your Sherna face. That's great, Linda.
You scoop that butter pecan.
Yeah.
Right then. Rob, let's see you, mate.
I don't know your ice cream flavor, Rob.
Maybe it's chicken curry.
No, that's Jules.
Rob, that's nice, that, mate. Straight through that 6 o'clock position. Rob, that's great, mate. What do you like when you're standing with that, mate? Now I want you to cycle three breaths before, no, and you'll have to stand with the feet a bit closer together, mate. Otherwise you won't get the rotation. Little bit closer together if you can. Yep. If it's not going to be safe, mate, don't have a go at it. Focus on that left hand through the 6 o'clock. It needs to come down and through the 6 o'clock position. Just like that right hand does excellently. Rob, that's great.
That was awesome.
Awesome, mate. Well done. Yeah.
And look at that squat.
Right then, Jules, have we got lightsabers or have we got, no, we've got Indian clubs.
Proper.
Don't have to do the sound effects now.
I always forget the breathing. Is it out in crucifix or in? I always forget.
Out when you go to the crucifix.
Right.
That's nice. That's a nice pace to it. Just relaxed and going with gravity.
It is. It's mellifluous.
Unlike Jules's ice cream.
He likes green curry. It's like ice cream.
Don't know what shops you go to, Jules.
Mhm.
That's nice, mate. Have you had a little go standing yet?
Yeah.
Oh snap. He's standing.
Very good.
Nice, mate. Well done. Excellent.
Very good.
Okie doke. Reese, you're next up, mate.
Hey, he
Has
got
new
in
gloves as
one.
well.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah.
Shall I stand up or do it on my knees?
If you can stand, then that'd be great. Now, when you're in the crucifix, try to have the clubs pointing to the ceiling.
Nice.
That's it. Now, try to get a little bit more rotation in your upper body, and so that that's it. When you swing the club across, it's got to come through the 6 o'clock position.
Like you're scooping ice cream. Mm.
And then in the finish position, it's as if you're doing an impression of the Statue of Liberty. So if you just have a little look in, and I will get my improvised Indian clubs, because the proper ones are in my bag downstairs. What I've done here, and then the important bit is it comes through vertically through the 6 o'clock position. Come through, and then it's as if you want to throw it up and have it stick in the roof. So like that. See? Then back, through, back, through. Now, if it's easier for you kneeling, mate, do it kneeling first, because it's really important to get the just get the movement right first. Movement's more important. It's about the thoracic spine and the clubs. It's not about standing or kneeling. Certainly not in the first part.
Right there.
Yep. That's it, through 6 o'clock. But you'll have to stop looking. You turn with it, turn the head. So look, that's it. But go up into the Statue of Liberty. So the club into the roof. Throw the club into the roof.
Not literally.
That's it. Throw the club into. So no. In the crucifix, you have the arms level, but it's when you turn, you swing the arm through. That's it, and go up into the Statue of Liberty.
No, so that arm's got to go right up. Do it again, go down, and then up, right up. That's
And if you turn the head in the same direction as your shoulders are turning, you'll find you'll turn more, and it's easier to get the arm high. That's it. We'll try and get it higher than parallel. Much better, mate.
Higher, that's it.
Yes, now you're getting there.
Now do it higher.
Good.
Remember, the other one goes behind. That's it. Perfect. Yeah. Excellent. And just get that slow time first. Yes, now you're getting there, mate. Get it slow time before you start trying to speed it up. Perfect. And have a little look at the recording of this and see how you were when you started and how you just finished up there. There's a massive
Yeah,
difference.
that was great.
And of all of the movement drills we do, the one with the single most crossover into walking or running and dynamic movement, it's that drill. You know, well done, mate. Timur. Breath in, out. Breath in. Cheers, Reese. See you later, mate.
Yeah,
No, he's.
Good job, Timur.
Thank you.
Keep your head in the game, mate.
Yeah.
Good. Mm.
Anyone with a daughter will recognize the High School Musical reference there. Yours into High School Musical, Timur?
I am not, no.
No, not you, your daughters.
No, I've never seen it. You're the only one.
Yeah, I didn't expect you'd have a picture of Troy Bolton on your wall, mate. Yeah. Okay. Get your flask out, don't. Get your flask out for the lads.
Mhm.
I'm making the assumption you mean this one.
Indeed. That daughter flexion's brilliant, Kay.
It is.
You know, and I was just about to say, well, I mean, that wasn't clonus, but it was zero clonus on it.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
I just pushed that one too far. That's all I did.
That was excellent. Well done. Amber, can you, I see you got your
I
clubs out.
can't do it. I tried to. I can't. I
Yeah.
hit the ground.
Yeah.
I tried. Look at that. Hit the ground.
Okay.
I tried it, then this way they're in the way. It doesn't work.
That's fair
Sorry.
enough.
I gave it a shot.
TJ, you look like you're setting up to have a go at this, mate.
I just want to.
Excellent. I'm back. Well done. Pause. Reset your position. Breathe in.
Jeez, did you hit yourself? Careful. Slow. Go slow. Slow.
Really impressive, TJ, mate.
I'll get the tall knees.
Yeah, well, that's it. Once you get the tall kneeling, and Timur will be able to testify it. Having the clubs in your hand and having some intent with the clubs, it really communicates with your neurology. And Timur was able to get into tall kneeling because he was using the clubs. he would struggle with tall kneeling initially, but as soon as he has the clubs in his hand, he'd be fine. And so it's something you can definitely use to improve the learning curve. Don't know if you want to skip that one, Gary. Was that you? Yeah, that's fine. LCS.
So I'm not standing today. I'll probably fall over.
That's the spirit.
That's the spirit. I'm just doing the dance.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Fine. What?
Breathe in and out. In. Really good, Tank. Stay over those knees. Don't hang off the quads.
Yeah.
That, yeah, in a sort of shut up, Steve kind of way, yeah.
That's a wrap. I'm like, I want to laugh, but I'm trying to focus and I can't do that. Oh, whoops. Yeah. So I blame you. So I stopped.
Yeah, that makes a change. All righty. I think that's everyone through that, isn't it?
Yep.
Another gleaming session, guys. Any questions? Any reflections? Anyone? Anything in anyone else's performance you'd like to point out?
I'm
Congratulate.
surprised you didn't use the word impeccable.
Well, you know, sometimes impeccable can sometimes be overused. However, not in this group. Yeah. Well, I shall see you on Wednesday, where Crispin will be dictating things. But any questions? Let's get them in the.
I've got a question. What is Wednesday? Because Crispin never has a clue what he's doing.
Wednesday should be squatting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just so we can tell him, that's all.
Yeah, well, ask him in the forum beforehand. And he'll say, ask Steve. You say I did, and he said it was squatting.
Yeah. Like, I can't remember what Sunday is. I'm like, I usually know it because I know what I'm doing on Thursday.
Yeah.
So,
No
anyway.
excuse.
All right, then, all. Great session. And I will see you Wednesday.
See you
Ta-ra.
on Wednesday.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers, all.
Bye, everybody. Have a good week.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.